Guys, I've been saying this for a while, and I said that builders are not wanting to build in California. I want to tell you about a builder that, let me turn this down so you can hear me better, but I'd tell you about a builder who is a big builder who built a lot of homes in California, and they build homes still in other states. And this is kind of inside information, so I can't really tell you who the builder was. I'm not sure if they're publicly registered. I'd wait for that to come out in their publications if that's the case. But there was a builder who was building a lot of homes in California, and their last track that they just got done with, in fact they're finishing it right now I believe, they lost $80,000 a home. Now you might say to yourself, why did they continue building if they're losing $80,000 a home? And the answer is that they would have lost a whole lot more if they would have continued to build, would have not built the track, in other words. So if they continued to finish the track, they were only going to lose $80,000 a home. If they didn't finish the track, it would have cost them probably around $400,000 a lot to lose. But this is the reason that builders are not building in California. This is the reason why I have a housing shortage. And it's because of all the laws. Everybody's got their hand in the cookie jar. Their materials went way up because of California regulations like the lumber tax, all the Title 24 costs. The roofs went from, let's say, $12,000 to around $20,000. And the air conditioning costs, now that you have a SEER 14 instead of a SEER 12, costs a lot more money for the air conditioning system, more insulation in the house, and really, to be honest, most of the people buying them don't really care about that. They just want a place to live. But yet the state of California has put all these mandates, laws, that's what mandates are. They're not incentives. Incentives are better for things because then it gives builders an incentive to do something, and they may or may not do it based on what the economic condition is and what the buyers are like. So when you make laws like this, it costs the consumers that may not have the money to buy, and it's making rents go up. It's making house payments go up. Because the value of the house is more. And when you're talking about $50,000 to $100,000 more on the cost of a home, then you're talking about a much higher payment. Honestly, if you really want things to get worse, just keep voting for the Democrats. They're going to keep putting things like this into place. They don't think about what it does to consumers. They just say, oh, this is better because it's more efficient. You know, it may be, but it may be something that somebody can't afford. So maybe we shouldn't be making laws like this. Creating incentives is the way that Republicans typically do things. Like, say, for instance, you get a tax break if you bought solar panels. The Democrats are putting together adding mandatory solar panels to every new home, adding fire sprinklers to every new home. This was done a long time ago, but it was done in California. Fire sprinklers protect the home from a fire that's going on inside. They don't protect it from wildfires, guys. The fire sprinklers don't protect the outside of the home. They protect what's going on inside the home. It's supposed to protect the people that are in the house from dying in the fire. Now, let me ask you this. How many people do you think died in fires inside homes before they made that law? And I'm going to tell you the numbers were very, very, very slim. Yet it costs $10,000, $15,000 a home to put those fire sprinklers in. Does that make sense to you? Well, if it doesn't make sense to you, it certainly doesn't make sense to me. We're in a state where we need more homes, and it's making them cost more. We can't build. Builders are leaving the state because they're losing money. It's happening all over the place. It's going to continue to happen, and as long as you keep voting Democrat, we're going to be spiraling downhill. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.